Well. Yeah!
Jesus.
So we're having a baby.
Her gender reveal's okay.
What's her first name?
Her?
Yeah.
Her first name?
Yeah. You know it.
Oh.
We named it.
Her first name is Video.
Yes.
And her last name?
Hotline.
Welcome to the world!
Wait, she's been born. You're right.
Oh my god,
Wait,
she's born.
today's her birthday.
Wow, wait, what is today?
Okay.
Oh, is she a Capricorn? Or an Aquarius? Am I gonna get canceled?
I hope so. I hope so.
God.
Like, I feel like you kind of need to be humbled a little bit.
Oh, you want me to be canceled?
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway,
Okay.
so this is the only thing that I am counting on in order to live a life of fruitfulness and joy.
Right.
So, yeah, so I was feeling a bit lost.
Was?
Because you know when like people are like,
I was feeling a bit lost,
Yes.
or I am feeling a bit lost.
Oh.
That's correct.
Oh, because yeah, so am.
Right.
And you know, like sometimes I want to find purpose.
Yeah.
And like in finding purpose, like I think having a child is the best option.
No, I actually agree.
Yeah.
I actually think that's why most people have children.
Yes.
And then impart trauma on them.
And so,
Because having children is selfish.
bitch, I'm a mother.
Because you're looking for something in something
I'm gonna
else.
breastfeed.
She can do that now.
I can breastfeed now. Yeah. So this is a new thing. Who are you?
Who am
the
I?
fuck are you?
It's crazy. So I'm a stranger.
Yeah.
Who am I? What do you want to know?
Just what's your name?
Oh, my name's Erin. My name's
What do
Erin.
you want to know?
I'm like, who am I? That's such a deep question. Who
Yeah,
am I?
I guess it is.
My name's Erin. I am a 25-year-old. Yeah.
Damn, you're already saying your age?
I'm 25. So, you freakazoids out there, stay away from me.
Oh wow.
I'm young. I'm a teenager. And what else? What else is key to knowing about me? I'm from Ohio, and I radiate that energy a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
And I like it to be known. I found out yesterday, or not yesterday, I found out on Friday that a well-known influencer is from Ohio.
Ooh. Good believe. Oh.
But doesn't say. And I'm like,
she doesn't say.
like apparently I only knew because someone told me, but I've never seen that anywhere publicly. So I was shocked to find out. I'm proud of being from Ohio. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
I'm from there.
Yeah. You say that every day.
Yeah.
You make it known every single day.
Go
So
Bucks.
no one will be forgetting where you're from. So
It's important to me.
yeah. And like honestly, it's gotten to the point where every time I see something Ohio related, I'm like, that's Erin. That's her thing. Like
I'm a representative of the state.
you know what? You might as well just like rename the state Erin at this point, because genuinely,
You're right.
When I see the word Ohio,
You associate.
I literally see ERIN. I don't see OHIO.
Right.
It's just like
I'm telling you,
that's
like
how
I feel
intense
like
it is.
if Ohio needed someone to represent them and like convince people to go there,
Yeah.
I could do it. Tell us about you.
Okay, so my name is Gloria Glorgs.
Oh, you're going with that?
No. Gloria Gloria.
As opposed to
my last name will remain a mystery. You guys can go check that out online.
It's public information.
Yeah, it's public information. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona.
How you liking the rain?
How you liking the rain, girl? And I'm also gonna keep my age a mystery.
It's not guessable or anything or easily found.
No. Yeah, so that could be digged for as well. And oh, I'm Korean American.
Oh, right. You guys can guess what I am. Good luck.
Is that public information as well?
It's like public enough. Like it
Yeah.
would be easy to find. But I
Okay.
kind of like when people guess.
Yeah.
I
same.
really like to be perceived, as
Same.
you know.
Same,
So
same, same. Yeah. This is our new baby, and
she's
I'm
been-
about to make bands.
She's been in the womb for a long time.
Yeah.
She's been cooking.
So yeah, so we're just
We
gonna,
were
like,
pregnant for like
talk.
48 months.
Oh my god, we were pregnant for so long.
Yeah. So
48 months.
they wouldn't give us a C-section, so
No.
we finally forced her out.
We would go, so at the 9-month mark, we went to the doctor, we were pregnant at the same time. So it's like synergy pregnancy. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
Yeah.
Have you heard of that before? I mean,
yeah.
You experienced it. Okay,
so.
yeah. So, but synergy pregnancy is when you get pregnant with your bestie at the same time, but you guys are actually, you are having the same DNA. Whatever's in you is like the same DNA. And the baby comes out and it becomes one. It becomes one baby.
Yeah.
But you guys like are sharing the pregnancy experience, so you know what each other is going through.
Yeah. I mean, it was really transformative for me.
Yeah, same. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was difficult.
Yes.
Very difficult.
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we went to the doctor at the 9-month mark, and the doctor was like, you gotta keep it in, and we were like, what the hell? That's not natural. The baby needs to come out.
That's weird.
But it was like, no, with synergy pregnancy, you actually need to cook a little bit longer because it's double the time. So, how many months was that?
I mean, 9 plus 9, 18. So double, but then we also added like another 30 months.
Just in case.
Because, yeah. Just took a second.
Yeah, that's true.
We just wanted her to be like fully ready.
Yeah. But she's here, so. She's here.
Congrats to us.
But speaking of babies, so we had a party in October of last year.
Oh my god.
And it was for Halloween.
The party.
Yes, the party. So in my head, I was like, this was my thought process. I was like, I've just loved Twilight. I love Twilight. Who doesn't love Twilight? And so I wanted to throw a Twilight-esque themed party, but that just felt a little bit
too on the nose.
Too on the nose. It was too predictable. It was like
Twilight party.
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen it. Been done.
I've seen it. It's been done. It's been happened.
Yeah.
I've seen the girlies do that. I've watched videos of girlies having Twilight parties that I wish I participated in, which is why I wanted to start my own and like have our own for Halloween. Yeah. And I thought it was perfect because like vampires, scary, spooky. Halloween, bloodsuckers. Ooh. October 31st. And so to take it up a notch and make it a little altered, one of the scenes in Twilight in the series that is perfect for a party, for a theme, is the wedding.
Duh.
And so it was Bella and Edward's wedding ceremony party, and we had a wedding ceremony to celebrate Bella and Edward's
marriage.
Yeah. And so that happened. And that was amazing. Like, I made a 3-tier cake. Erin wore her.
Oh, I wore my high school prom dress, which is crazy. That's crazy that still worked for me.
No, that was wild.
These black candles were installed for the wedding.
Yeah.
What else did we do?
There was a lot of, like, we decked out our house.
Blood juice.
Yeah. We replaced pictures in our frames, so like, well, not this one, it was mostly near the kitchen area, but like most of the frames in the kitchen were pictures of Bella and Edward, and then we had a projector with a slideshow that showed like,
you know, like you would have
the spicy photos. Literally just pictures of Edward,
like
Edward and Bella.
The Entertainment Weekly shoot.
Yes, yeah, like the Rolling Stone Entertainment Weekly shoot, and it was just a slideshow of them, and like
it was like a proper wedding ceremony.
It was
like reception.
Yes, and we did toasts, and we did a speech, and then that's pretty much about it. And we ate apples,
of course,
and we just all were dressed up.
It was really great. I mean, I feel like these days people aren't doing formal parties enough. Like, what happened to formal parties? So it was fun to put on a long dress for no reason.
It was really fun.
I mean, for a reason. Edward and Bella's wedding.
Yeah. And next thing you know, the next party that we're gonna have, we started thinking about doing a baby shower for Renesmee. But before you do a baby shower, which, fuck a gender reveal, but like... We're gonna have a gender reveal for Renesmee.
I thought we were just having a baby shower. Are we having a gender reveal?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Fun.
So, yeah, we're gonna have a gender reveal for Renesmee. And so we all know what the gender of the baby is. Right. But Jacob, Edward, Bella, they don't know. So we're throwing it for them.
That's nice.
So we're hosting it for them.
Yeah.
I mean, Bella
we're really
knows.
great friends.
So. Yeah. Edward doesn't know. But if that bitch Jacob is there, and he finds out that Bella's baby is a girl,
It's gonna be weird.
It's gonna be weird, and the energy in the room is gonna shift, so I don't think we should invite him.
I mean, I don't know why he would be there in the first place.
Okay. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yeah. Also him, specifically.
Yeah, I don't think he should. I think he's actually a threat to that baby. And Bella's safety, actually.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So.
Yeah, he should definitely... I just think we just don't tell him.
Really?
I think we just don't tell him that it's happening. He can
I'd be down. I'm just scared of his reaction. I mean, he's definitely gonna be angry.
Yeah. Sounds like a personal problem.
We're just not gonna tell him?
Yeah, I think we should just not tell him. He can find out on social media.
Oh my god. You're bold.
That's how people are doing it these days. That's how you find out that you're uninvited to things these days. Nobody ever tells you formally anymore.
Guys, I wasn't invited to a couple weddings last year. Like actually, like both of us.
Literally, like, weird.
I'm not the problem. We're not the problem. I'm not the problem.
At least I didn't think I was the problem.
I didn't think I was either.
But like, that's fine, I guess.
I did find out on Instagram, and
yeah,
that is okay.
And you know what?
If you don't want me there, that's fine.
It would have hurt if it was told to my face. So I think either way, it's the same feeling.
I agree. God. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna have the gender reveal for Renesmee, and then we're gonna have a baby shower for Bella and Renesmee, and what goes after that? We'll probably have Renesmee's first birthday party.
First birthday party. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I guess that's the end of that.
Right. Well, is her first birthday party going to be like, what, 3 weeks after she's born?
Yeah. It's probably going to have to be the next day.
Expedited.
It's literally going to have to be the next day.
Her like first birthday party is like when she's born.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fun.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep that man away from her for a very long time. Speaking of men that are killers, should we get into what we were discussing about men and like me being scared of them and you feeling the opposite?
Let's talk about it. Yeah. Because I feel like this is something that we've been needing to unpack for a long time.
Yes.
Or have been unpacking.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like the perspectives here are different. It's just that, like, you don't trust them and would not trust them, and I'm maybe a little bit more forgiving.
Yeah, that is true. To paint it this way, so we were talking about how in order to hit on someone, like, it's just, there's effort, obviously a lot of effort put into that.
Yeah.
And thought put into that. Sometimes some people like don't put any thought into it, but when you do really care about trying to hit on someone in public and not in a weird forceful way, like you don't want to come on too strong or anything like that, but hitting on men specifically.
Yeah.
Someone was saying that, one of your friends was saying that.
Yeah, one of my friends was saying, like, she's at the bar and if she sees a cute guy, she'll like make eye contact and then she'll be like, and then like it opens the doors.
Yeah.
And like he like feels invited over.
It just works.
And it just works. And I feel like that's like a good approach. I think that's a good approach.
I think so too.
But there is danger in inviting any man near you at all times ever.
That's what I'm saying.
Which I do get. Like I do understand that.
I would use that approach.
Yeah.
I would definitely use that, but as soon as I wave and I hook someone on and invite them to approach me.
Yeah.
And like I get to know more about them and I find out that they're a really great person and they're so nice.
Yeah.
And they just have so much charisma and they're so charming. The more the levels of charming and charisma and like magneticism that this person and man holds, the more I'll think they're gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Because you know,
like, why are you so good at that?
Exactly.
That means you've like talked to maybe too many people.
Exactly. I'm like, you shouldn't know how to do any of that. You shouldn't know how to like woo me over.
Right.
So that's just my thought process. I'm like, you're so nice, you're such a good person, you are actually going to kill me one day. Like, genuinely, like with the knife. And cut me up. And put me in a barrel like, and roll me down the street.
Dump your body somewhere.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. No, yeah, I definitely get that. I feel like that's...
not metaphorically, too. Like, no. I genuinely think
I feel like this is, like, where we are in our lives currently. Is that, like, I put out a rancid energy that doesn't invite people in. People being men. Which, like, is fine. Because I, like, don't really want to invite them because of that. Because I don't want to be sliced into 1,000 pieces.
Yeah.
And put in a barrel and dumped down the river. But simultaneously, I'm like, oh, how long can I put out this rancid energy before it, like, bites back?
Yeah.
Before it, like, bites me in the ass.
Yeah,
and I'm like, ooh.
I mean, it's already bit me in the ass.
I mean, yeah.
It's already biting me in the ass.
It's biting me, for sure.
But, you know what? I feel free. I feel free.
I mean, a man couldn't be here.
No. A man has never stepped into this room.
No, truly. My brothers.
Oh, yeah. Your sweet, wait, can we talk about your sweet brothers?
Gary and Derek have been here. Yeah. They're allowed to be here because they're pure souls.
They're pure.
I hope. Gary, I trust. Gary, I trust to be pure. Derek, I feel like could have a sinister energy about him.
I see that.
Like maybe underneath.
I see that.
No offense.
But
like, I don't know that for a fact. He seems nice to me. He's probably nice. I know
he's nice.
He's probably nice. But every once in a while, I'm like, what if there's something under there I don't know about? Anyways, Gary, I have no concerns about. So the two of them have stepped foot here.
Yeah.
Your dad?
Oh yeah, my dad. My dad helped me move in a couple years ago into this place.
Yeah.
And it was when we had no furniture or anything like that, and he put a 24-pack of Ultra beer in my fridge, and it was in there for maybe 2 years.
Is there not still one in there? I think.
Let me go get.
It's been 2.5 years since we moved in. I'm pretty sure there's still one in there.
Shut the fuck up.
There is, right?
Shut the fuck up. There's literally 2 left.
Sober sisters.
These beers are old, but
should we shotgun those later?
These are my dad's.
I'm kidding.
I would never. I mean, yeah, but I would never. No, not during the daylight. Anyways, they're still in there, and I kind of feel like they're just a relic now. They're a part of this place.
No, I know. I feel like we should keep them until we move out,
yeah,
and just see like if they solidify or something. So my brothers, your dad,
yeah,
and then there's been like a select few friends, boyfriends,
yeah,
who like
people's boyfriends
come through to like, I don't know, carry things maybe.
Yeah,
that's it really. And that's why the energy in here is so positive.
It's so fruitful.
It feels safe.
It's so fruitful. It's so feminine. It's so sleepover.
I just don't know if I could like bring a man here.
I don't see that. I don't see that happening.
No, I think it would disrupt the vibes. I think it would feel like iCarly, that episode when he has all like the Beanie Babies, but the opposite. Like the man would come here and be like scared, you know?
Yeah. Although a man has said this place was cute before.
Who?
I'll believe it.
Oh.
Yeah.
He said it was cute?
Yeah, didn't you tell me that? He walked in here and he was like, oh, this place, your guys' place is cute.
I probably did say that.
I think you told me that.
I probably did.
Yeah.
That sounds like something.
Or I don't know.
There's only 2 options. There's only 2 other men that have been here.
It was one of them.
One of the 2 men that have been here said that this place was cute.
Oh, other men that step foot into this place are the lovely men that do our plumbing and our
painting,
mechanical and the painting,
fixing our doorbell,
fixing our light fixtures, and like everything that breaks.
Now.
Yeah, everything that breaks. So we love those men.
Roberto.
Yeah, they're sweeties. Roberto.
Should we get into? Oh,
okay, I'm kidding.
Should we get into some of the predetermined topics that you want?
Oh my god! Yeah, let me open our page.
I don't really know what's in here in this list of yours. This has been being created without me. Yeah. I mean, with me, but like without me looking at it. So, yeah.
We could get into Mean Girls a little bit. I feel like that's topic.
Let's talk about it. It's culturally relevant.
Yeah.
So we went to see Mean Girls on opening night, which I'm so glad we did because honestly,
no spoilers.
First of all, I have to read this tweet to you because
we won't spoil anything. But
what's there to spoil? The movie's been out before.
Lindsay Lohan.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We won't spoil it.
No, I will spoil it. If you haven't seen it yet, what the fuck? It came out 2 weeks ago.
Spoilers!
First of all, this tweet. How dare you speak this way to an AMC Stubs A-list member? Anyways, I'm an AMC Stubs A-list member nowadays, and I really do like to go to the movie right when it comes out because I am chronically online, and I do feel like things will get ruined for me if I don't go do it like before other people start talking about it. So we went opening night. Glad we did because, and I was shocked. I was shocked. That was like really a good moment.
Yeah. No, I was shocked.
Overall, I think the movie was great.
Yeah.
Like 4.5 stars. I had a wonderful time. I also went a second time just to determine whether or not, like, maybe it was just like the rush of seeing it the first time that was good. I enjoyed it just as much the second time. There are a few things in there that could have been fixed.
Really
could have been
fixed. A wrench in the movie.
Like just and I think this theme is the same for every movie. Like, way too many TikTok references. I honestly,
which I think everyone could agree with that. Everyone our age could agree that was
because to me it feels like there wasn't someone under 25 in the room to be like, hey, this is cool or this is not cool. Like, it feels like someone 40 years old was like, it would be so cool if we put TikTok references in here, and everyone else who was the same age was like, and no one who was younger was gonna be like that, because if someone younger was in the room, they would be like, that's really cheesy and like not cool.
Buying it out too quickly. But I will say, yes, all the TikTok references, I was like, I was holding on to my seat. I was like, if there's one more.
I'm down for like ratio, like the aspect ratio changing, like in Catching Fire when Katniss comes up and it goes from widescreen to full screen because she comes into the arena.
I mean, that's stylistically, but like if I'm going to theater to see a widescreen movie, like, and I get vertical content, and I'm forced to watch a giant screen on it, vertical content, especially if it's somebody that's like actually filming a TikTok and a movie, and like, oh my god, no, that to me was disturbing. Oh, it's like when text messages come up. We've had this conversation before about like modern day movies and how they're like oversaturated. They put like iMessage in there. They like throw emojis onto the screen. I hate all of that. All of that's bad. Everything about that is bad. I do think that because it's a musical, spoiler alert, it's a musical. Because it's a musical, I kind of liked that it was like punchy and they did like all the crazy lights and it was like a little bit oversaturated. It was oversaturated in a way that was different from Netflix movies. Mean Girls. Yeah, I agree.
So I think I was like, okay.
It was oversaturated in a camp way, I feel like.
Yeah.
I accept
it felt stylistic.
All the camp stuff in that movie. I was like, yeah, this movie's camp. But except for the TikToks. But the TikToks that I will accept are the ones that were surrounding the drama, or surrounding Regina George.
Yeah,
when it was like school drama. When there was like talk of the town, there's all the kids are talking about her online. Like, that obviously makes sense. Like, in today's generation, that's
also,
what happened.
Like 20 years from now, when people watch this and they're like, oh my god, that's like how people like found things out. That'll be good. Yeah. Like, that'll be good.
I agree.
But I didn't, the TikTok references was like a bit.
Yeah. I laughed throughout a lot of that movie. Like, I do think it was really funny, and everyone was funny. For the majority did a really good job. I think everyone did do a good job. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Renee Rapp, every time they had a solo number, I was seatbelt on.
No, locked in.
Yeah. But also, the costuming,
questionable. Again, it felt like there wasn't someone young in the room to say like, this is not. It feels like when that like other movie with Zoe Deutsch came out and they were like trying to make her super Gen Z, but the trend cycles these days are so fast that if you like latch on to like a specific trend and then you like put it in your movie, it's already dated by the time the movie came out. Like the clothes that they were wearing were giving like 2 summers ago. Like clothes, like Gen Z style. I feel like that's over.
Like, we're not wearing, no Gen Z is wearing color like that these days. Like, maybe 2 years ago, but
like even then, like. Ooh!
Yeah, even then.
Ooh! And like, Regina George is supposed to be rich, and she's like clearly wearing fast fashion.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ew, that's just not accurate. Also, I just feel like thrifting is very like in right now for like Gen Z, and like they could have done, and like Y2K is very in right now, and like they could have taken the like 2004 style is currently in. They could have taken inspiration from the 2004 movie to make today's outfits.
It would have been so sick.
Also, why did they not show, like, why did they not do, like, full body shots? Like, they just, like, everything was so tight. And, again, I hate when the background of a movie is blurred.
Same.
Like, I hate when it's too clear.
Same. I also wish there was a little bit of an ode to, the booby top that Regina wore in the first movie when, somebody scanned her.
There was one. Karen, when she was trying on her different Halloween costumes, she put that.
Thank goodness. For 1 second. Okay, thank goodness. Because I know they didn't want to use that same reference again for the trend. That was something they did the makeup.
The eye.
That was fine. Like, I thought that was like a cool, refreshing take.
Yeah.
But I was like, I wish there was a little more I missed reference. That. Yeah.
Oh, that was the other thing is they like toned down some of the like, I don't know, I feel like they were trying to make it like a little bit more like PC. And like I was just confused why sometimes they were using the word sluts and other times they wouldn't use the word sluts.
Yeah.
And like why they just
say sluts.
Also like why they wouldn't say social suicide, they said socially ruinous. And just like little things like that where I'm like, do we have to go that far back? Yeah. People aren't funny anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Because people are too sensitive.
That movie, it did get a good laugh out of it.
It did get a good laugh out of it. I mean, I saw it twice in... Damien 8. Saw it twice in 1 week.
I did not, but
you're not.
Because I don't have AMC stubs, and I will not get AMC stubs. There is not... I don't need another incentive.
Can I defend myself?
To sit in a theater. I love the theater, but I don't need another incentive to do that just because, like, I need to get up.
Can I defend myself in my AMC stubsness? Because the reason why I got it is because I knew we were going to see All of Us Strangers because you haven't seen it yet. That, the price of a movie ticket in LA is the price of your AMC Stubs membership for the month. I knew we were going to go see that, and I knew we were going to go see Mean Girls.
Yeah.
Already worth it. Then I was like, oh, I'll just go see Mean Girls again with a friend, because why not? Tuesday I'm going to go see Iron Claw again, because I can, because it's $0. So, like, for this month alone, it's already been worth it. Like, I probably will cancel it.
Yeah.
Like, any month that there's not a movie out. But until then, I'm going to go get
That's great. You got your money's worth.
No, for sure. Got my money's worth.
You got...
like, $75
4 times,
movie
5
tickets.
times your money's worth.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I'm just never going to get AMC stubs.
Well, you will when you're rich, so... Probably.
Why would I need that? I could just spend 20... I could
you're
buy
so
however
right.
many movie tickets and not even worry about that.
I don't know, though. I feel like I would still be, like, maybe a little bit frugal if I was rich.
Yeah, no, same. Yeah. No, I would. I probably would have AMC subs and just... Yeah, I probably would.
Yeah.
But it's not that, like... I just, like... it's genuinely just not wanting another incentive to go to the movies. Like, I don't want to watch movies twice.
But, like... Oh. Yeah. I'm a double watcher kind of person.
I'm a double watcher if I really, 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 really like the movie. So yeah.
I'm a double watcher just
like I won't just watch any movie
that
twice.
I missed the first time.
I'll watch Mean Girls twice, but like if I had AMC stubs.
Yeah.
But probably not anything else.
Okay.
Happening. Well, maybe All of Us Strangers. I gave that movie a 5-star.
Dude, that movie was so good. Oh, All of Us Strangers, I went alone.
Yes.
And I really can't cry. Like, I really can't properly cry in general, but, like, especially if
Try
I'm
right
not
now.
alone. Well, I mean, I can fake. Like,
do it. Do it right now.
It's gonna take a second.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll wait.
It might take, like, 3 minutes.
That's totally chill. I'll keep talking.
Okay, talk about something.
All of Us Strangers. There was I just love Paul Mescal. Ah! Okay, so I have a quote that I thought of lately, and it was just a thought that came to my mind, and I was like, that's a little bit peculiar. And so it goes, why is it called a G-spot if what happens when you find
Girl, how am I supposed to fake cry when you talk about this?
Keep going.
Okay.
Why is it called a G-spot if what happens when you find a G-spot starts with an O? So shouldn't it be called an O spot? Because where in this world is the G? Like, is it because there's the G in the word that starts with an O? What happens when you find the G spot is the O word.
I can't fake cry right now. You're saying too much.
This cry.
I already cried too many times this year. I'm cooked.
She's teared out.
I'm cooked.
Yeah, her tears ran out. Anyway, so that just doesn't make any sense to me. Like,
oh, I was gonna.
Where did that word come from? I'm gonna look that up.
Oh. What it is, how to find it. Oh.
Oh wait, did you look it up?
Sorry, this is like.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry, when you Google G-spot, it just says feel. What does the G-spot feel like? How to know. How to know if you hit the G-spot. feels so good? Why does the G-spot feel good? An overview. Oh, it's called the Grafenberg spot.
Yes, it's named after a German physician.
Gynecologist. Sorry, a man?
Yeah.
The G-spot is named
what the hell?
Oh, I'm upset. Can we rename it right now?
Wait, I've never heard of the word erogenous.
Erogenous?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, that was... I'm like literally breaking. Well, now that's the answer.
I put like one of them in there.
Now that we know,
Okay, so that makes a lot more sense to me, but I still think it should be called an O spot.
I think we should rename it so that it's not named after a man, anyways.
O spot. O spot.
I'm gonna have to research that. There's a lot going on there.
Yeah.
Oh.
So do you like to read?
Oh, we're getting into... Oh my god, we're getting into this. So, Glow's illiterate.
Clearly, I didn't know erogenous.
Said it wrong again.
Erogenous. Erogenous, Gina.
So,
vagina.
To answer your question.
Vagina.
Yes.
Vagina.
I do like to read.
Okay, sorry. Sorry. Did I make you uncomfortable?
No, but it's like a little
You look uncomfortable.
Yeah. I'm uncomfortable actually, because you're like going on and on and on and on and on about it. Like,
Sorry, this video's gonna get flagged.
Anywho, with that being said, I'm like literally breaking a sweat. That's too much. Yes, I like reading, to answer your question. Yes, I like reading. I think reading is great. I find it as a source of entertainment.
Yeah.
As have people for generations.
Yeah.
Since the dawn of time, perhaps.
I agree.
Do you?
Yeah. I'll say my bit after you're done.
Okay, so I think it's great. I think it's fun. I think it's...
Using the wrong word.
I think it's... Trigger warning. I think it's fun. I have a good time reading. I'm giddy. When I'm reading...
I agree with that.
Then how is that not fun?
Being giddy, that's different. That's so different.
What?
Fun is different. You can just continue.
When I read, I'm having a fun time. Like, when I sit down to read, I'm having a fun time because I'm, one, sitting down, or I'm, like, cozy, or I'm, like, at a coffee shop, or I'm, like, on a plane, and I'm just, like, oh, it's, like, a relaxing activity. I feel like it's also good for brain health. Like, I feel like I'm, like, ooh, like, this is great. I also, it, like, exercises your imagination. I think that there are a lot of perks to reading, which is why it really upsets me to hear that, like, younger kids these days are like on their iPads 24/7 and not reading, because like there was nothing more thrilling to me than like being in middle school and like reading the Hunger Games for the first time and like having it be like an experience with a bunch of other people. That's the other part. Like, reading to me is so social at the same time. Like, even though it's an activity you do by yourself, like to read the same thing with other people, book clubs. Yeah, so fun. Cute. Hunger Games, The Fault in Our Stars, like key pivotal moments in my youth. To this day, I still feel like reading with other people is such fun, and I have a fun time doing it.
That's where you're wrong.
I
think fun can come out of reading, but reading in and of itself is not fun.
But I don't really understand that argument, because how does that make sense?
It's just not fun. Like, that's just like not it.
How is that not fun?
It's just you're looking at a page.
Okay, we'll say something that is fun.
Ink on it, like going outside to a party, hanging out with my friends, watching a movie that's funny, playing games with my friends. Honestly, yeah, just like hanging out, like being social. That's fun.
Okay, so like everything that you said is fun has like a social aspect.
Yeah.
So then couldn't you argue that like nothing that you do on your own is fun?
No, I have fun by myself, but it's not with reading.
What about watching TV?
I don't do that.
I don't find that fun. Just watching Succession.
That's not fun.
In your room.
That movie is not fun.
What movie?
That show is not fun.
Why are you doing it then?
It's tranquil. Also, do I need to be having fun 24/7? No. I go outside to do that. Why do I need to be having fun by myself? I mean, I do have fun by myself, but like if I'm having fun by myself, I'm mostly like watching like a comedy
I
or
don't
something.
really know what this argument is about.
Reading is not fun.
Reading is fun.
No, it's not.
Reading is a fun time.
It's not fun.
It's a fun activity.
I will say, reading is, everything that you said about reading is correct, besides the fact that reading is fun. Reading is giddy. Reading is smart. Reading is like, yes, you expand your mind. Yes, you connect with people after you read a book. Like, there's a community surrounding it. I agree with all of that, but like, to me, the act of reading is like, I'm staring at a page. Yes, I could put more effort into using
but if you weren't reading.
Yes, I could put more effort into using my imagination. I could do that. But the words on the page just like, that's just not, like, I'm reading to be tranquil. Like, I'm reading to like calm down and wind down. And
but like, what if what you're reading is exciting? Then you're not tranquil. You're like giddy. You're like imagining things. Your mind is racing.
What could I possibly be reading that's exciting?
Like, I could think of a lot of things that are exciting.
I can't.
Like,
not saying that things that aren't exciting are bad books, because I've read books that I genuinely enjoyed, but I'm not like excited.
I just feel like you haven't I feel like you haven't found your, like, the right book to elicit that experience. Like, maybe the books that you like.
That might be true.
Like, the books that you
but I disagree.
have liked maybe aren't giving you that feeling, like that rush. Whereas I feel like I've read books where I've been like, oh, I feel like a rush. Like, I feel excited. I feel like my heart is racing.
Oh,
I feel giddy. Like, I'm kicking.
I would never.
I'm like, I just feel like maybe you haven't found the right book then for that experience.
I would never.
I do think like you know what kind of books you like, but I feel like the books that make me giddy, when I recommend them to you, you're like, meh.
But like, you can't feel like, because that's the genre that you like. Like, that's the genre of book that you like. Like, that feeling is the natural feeling that evokes from the books that you read. Like, that's what that's why people write those books, is they want people to feel like that. There are other genres though. Like, I don't particularly gravitate towards that genre.
Right.
That is probably the only genre of book that invokes those feelings out of people. Therefore, like, the books that I like, I will probably never feel that way.
What about like let's take like romance out of the equation. What about a book where there's like a huge plot twist? You wouldn't be like,
yes, but I'm not
like gagged like by the drama. Like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened.
Yeah. I would be
gagged. That's not fun to you?
No, it's just shocking. It's not fun.
You're not.
It's not fun. That's not fun.
I feel like there are some holes in your argument.
Where?
Like, reading. Yeah.
No. I think dancing's fun. I think singing's fun. I don't think reading's fun. I think music's fun. So yeah, that's what I do by myself. Like, that's how I have fun. Like, my little tunes. But yeah, if I'm reading, I'm winding down. And I'm like, yeah. It's more tranquil of an experience. It's not necessarily fun.
I just feel like I've had experiences where like reading has been like very exciting.
Like, and I will never feel like that because I don't like that genre.
But I don't know if it has to be that genre. I don't know if it has to be
what else is there?
I don't know. Like, there might be another genre that you like find that like elicits that experience.
What could that possibly be?
I don't know, like a thriller.
I don't find that to be fun. I find it to be shocking and a little bit stressful. Also, it would give me anxiety. So therefore, back to my argument, reading is not fun. But I will say, I appreciate readers, I appreciate y'all, I appreciate your love for your books. But I'm saying what I'm saying to me specifically.
Okay, but wait,
it's true to me.
I also have to say though, I wouldn't say that I'm only having fun when I read a book that makes me giddy. I have fun reading books that are like depressing, like Tomorrow and Tomorrow.
That is not fun. Whatever you just said
had me crying
made no sense.
For 100 pages. I was crying.
You're crying. You're having fun and crying.
So, like, it's just like, to me, the like experience of like you're looking at words on a page and like your imagination being able to elicit an emotional response out of you is so exciting to me. Like, that to me is so fun.
No, that's not where I find my emotional
maybe it's
satisfaction.
because I'm repressed emotionally, personally. So, like, when I can get an emotional reaction out of media, I'm, like, thrilled by it.
Yeah. No, I don't find emotional satisfaction out of, like, words on a page. I just don't.
I think that's the only place I get emotional satisfaction.
That makes sense. That's fine.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you found that.
Thank you.
But what I say about myself is correct in how I feel.
I really hope that you find a book one day that you find fun.
I'm like, why though? I don't need that. That's not what I need.
I hope you just get it.
I'll get other things.
I'm wishing it for you. I was just thinking about things that I've been consuming recently. The Bear. I'm so late to it. So late to it. But truly, what a fun experience.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love the yelling, the screaming, like, all of it. Like, honestly, I feel like I would love to see the script because I want to know how they, like, wrote, like, everyone's lines happening at the same time. And, like, whether it was, like, Greta Gerwig in Little Women, because she said it was, like, an orchestra, like, mm-hmm. telling people when to say their lines. Like, I wonder if the Bear was like that, or mm-hmm. if everyone just memorized their lines and then, like, mm-hmm. did it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. That show's really
ate
cool.
it up.
Yeah, some people say that they didn't, like, I was talking to someone yesterday, they said that they didn't really understand that show, and I was like,
really?
Huh? They got through an entire season, they got through season 1, and then they stopped, they fell off, which I guess.
Actually, I was talking to someone recently, too, that said they had watched the, like, first couple episodes and couldn't get into it.
Yeah. I guess it takes some time to heat, I will say, but, and there isn't much setting to it, because it's, like, just the restaurant and Chicago.
And there's, like, honestly not much happening.
Yeah, there isn't. They're just, like,
but I
it's
feel
more
like
dialogue.
It's kind of, like, the kind of show that I like almost.
Yeah.
I mean, that's contradictory to the fact that I, like, love One Tree Hill, where there's, like, something happening at all times.
Yeah.
But I would say of modern, like, today's TV,
yeah.
I, like, prefer a show where, like, nothing's happening and you have to kind of, like, interpret it.
Yeah. No, I think the fruitfulness of it falls within the dialogue and also, like, the relationships between the characters.
Yeah.
And, like, character development, too. I
totally.
think it's really cool to watch Sid?
Yeah.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
On the show? Her grow as a chef.
Love
and
her.
Then Carmi, like, mentor her. And being crazy towards everyone else. And,
but, like, so fun.
Who's the guy that makes the desserts?
Marcus.
Yeah.
I love him.
He's so cute.
I just honestly, like, yeah. No, I feel like, the whole thing about, like, subtle acting
mm-hmm.
and, like, past lives and, like, Greta Lee's performance in there being, like, she's bringing back, like, subtle performance.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't necessarily have to be, like, overacting or, like, doing all of this, like, crazy stuff. Like, the kind of, like, little, like, nuances.
Yeah.
Are, like, super important. Like, the tiny facial expressions, like, the little, like, sighs and, like, I don't know, pauses and, like, the moments of silence in film are really important.
Yeah.
And I feel like I really appreciate that, like, nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, I really like that in media.
I'm getting veneers next week.
Oh. I would literally, like, punch your teeth out.
I'm getting them.
If you got veneers, I would punch your teeth out.
I just scheduled it.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Looking like,
it's next.
enjoy looking like a bimbo.
It's next Tuesday.
Enjoy looking like Uncanny Valley.
You're actually gonna have to, like, drive me.
I'm actually not taking you to that.
You're actually gonna have to drive me.
No,
to my
because
surgery,
I actually hate veneers.
You're gonna have to wait in the waiting room. You're gonna have to pick me up, and you're also gonna have to.
I'm gonna pick you up after they sharpen them, but before they put the new teeth on.
That's good too.
And
you're gonna have to, like
that girl in Hunger Games.
make me food for a week during my recovery.
I will not look at you if you get veneers.
What's happening? So
no.
Sorry.
I will not. I literally, there's nothing I hate. I am the CEO of the veneer hate club.
Veneers are fucking disgusting.
They're so ugly.
I literally
They're genuinely so ugly. And I'm
so
actually
gross.
pissed that people are getting them. Honestly, the one that upsets me, the one that has been upsetting me recently is Sam Claflin's, because people were showing his teeth in, like, Love Rosie and then, like, his teeth in Daisy Jones, and, like, they're love him so much, but, like, they're huge.
Yeah.
Like, and they're always huge, and they're always, like, straight across on the bottom. They're, like, too white, and I just, like, it takes all the character out of a person.
There's, like, some very, 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 very minute percentage of people that, like, could kind of get away with the veneer. But I'm sure there's only one doctor that could do them well, and I'm sure he's, like...
I can understand getting, like,
not
bonding
accessible
on a tooth, or, like, having your teeth, like, whitened, or, like, maybe like shaped if you needed it, but like having your teeth
an entire
filed down to put in like dentures essentially, to me is so whack. I just like,
especially at a young age, because like there was a video of a doctor that I was watching, and he was talking about like bad veneers, and he was like, you shouldn't get them
you
when
mean
you're
all
young.
veneers?
I mean, yeah. But I've seen some bad veneers.
No, same.
But like he was talking about how you shouldn't get veneers when you're young, because like the maintenance of it is way too much.
Yeah,
and, like,
don't you have to get them like every 10 years?
Yeah, and then you have like a lifelong's worth maintenance of trying to replace your veneers,
and
also they fall out.
Also like last you your whole, like your regular teeth would last you like the majority of your life.
And since everyone in Hollywood is getting veneers, I hope at the next award show that I hope on national television someone's giving a speech and their veneer pops out. And they have a tooth, they're missing a tooth while they're giving a speech, while they're like, thank you mom, thank you to my managers, thank you to my dad, thank you to my siblings, and a fucking tooth pops out. I hope to God that
honestly
happens.
I really do. I really feel like 10 years from now, everyone who got veneers is going to be so upset that they got veneers and they can't even take them off because their natural teeth have been filed down to shark teeth. That to me is comical. Because
crazy.
I think they're, it just like looks like they don't fit in people's mouths. Like, they just look like they don't fit, and I feel like everyone who has veneers is like slobbering.
Yeah.
Like they're like.
Yeah, no, it just sounds
like, I'm like, your teeth don't fit in your mouth.
It sounds like
it sounds like okay.
Like there's something.
Okay, horses.
Plastic like clanking around.
Okay, horses.
What are veneers made out of? Plastic, right?
Porcelain, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Damn, that shit's crazy though. But I think we should replace the veneer trend with missing 2 front teeth.
Well,
Why are you laughing? I'm serious.
The 2 front teeth thing is kind of funny because I feel like tooth gems have been a little bit kind of like that when people get tooth gems on their front teeth and they look like a little bit like
gone,
lost their teeth. But and then when you realize it's a tooth gem, you're kind of like, oh, sick. With that being said, I know you're joking about the 2 front teeth.
No, I'm not.
I do.
I miss not having 2 front teeth.
Okay, like adults,
and I looked good.
Teeth.
I will look good. I'll show you.
But I do really like a snaggle tooth. Like, I think a snaggle tooth is very cute. Like, I kind of like, I don't know. I just feel like if your teeth are, like, too perfect, you're characterless.
Yeah. I know.
Also,
yeah,
like,
I do like personal teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think that goes with, like, the whole thing of, like, Hollywood and LA. And, like, people fixing things.
Yeah, the trend of just things like that trending.
The trend of, like, making anything look like the standard. Because, like, now everybody looks the same. Like, you can tell who goes to the same plastic surgeon. Like, you can tell. Yeah. And, like, everyone having lip filler and, like, everyone having, like, all of these different things. I'm just kind of like...
This is too much.
I'm like, I can understand fixing a thing or two, right? Like, I'm so in support of, like, doing what makes you happy. What scares me is when, like, there's, like, a collective of people like all doing the same thing at the same time, and then they all start to look like clones of each other because everyone loses their individuality. It's also harmful for like anyone who with a developing mind to see.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna be like, oh, I need to look like that, when like that is literally not real. Like veneers are literally not real. No one has teeth that look like that.
Yeah.
Like you can literally not naturally grow teeth that look like that. So that's why I like don't think people should get them.
Yeah, no, I'm so against it.
And they look bad.
I would never do that.
And they look bad.
Yeah, it's so awful. But yeah, I also, God, I don't know. It's just so common. Like
I mean, we live
specifically lip filler too. I mean, yeah, we live in LA, so
we like live in a place where people are like doing stuff all the time.
It's not scary. Okay, so this is the Giorgio Armani 107 lip power, and if you're looking for a good 90s lip, this is your girl.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and Erin gave me that. I get all my makeup from Erin because her room is like, it's just like Sephora. Yeah, you're so right. Yeah, it literally is Sephora.
I was gonna reorganize my drawers because I think my actual makeup collection in my desk is getting kind of like out of hand, and there's some things that I like use all the time versus things that are kind of like novelty. Like I got the Twilight collection, right? And I'm like, I want to keep all of that stuff, but it doesn't need to be in my everyday makeup drawer.
Yeah.
Because realistically, I'm not going to be like putting on Team Jacob every morning. But I do want to have like organize my drawers more so that like all my like fun makeup is like in a place.
Yeah, it's cute. I just have one drawer of makeup, and
then
that's all that I need.
And then my room.
Yeah, and then Erin's, like, honestly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll just go in there whenever I need something to borrow.
Nice. It's so fun, I feel like, because I, like, didn't grow up with a sister. I mean, you did. But because I didn't grow up with a sister, it's, like, so fun to, like, run around and have, like, double of everything.
In order to strengthen our sisterhood, I feel like we should get into a physical altercation.
Have we not already?
No.
Dang, that's kind of crazy. You know, my mom was asking me, she was like, do you and Glow ever fight?
Not really.
And I was like, no, not really.
But I think we should get
I was like, she's really fucking annoying.
Physical altercation. Like, I feel like I should, like, try to rip your hair out.
I'm okay with it, but other times I'm like...
I feel like I should rip your hair out.
Maybe I'll stand over her bed when she's sleeping at night with a knife and just, like, make sure that she knows...
What if I do that
first?
We're,
like, on the same page.
I was once her sleep paralysis demon.
Dude, I was just thinking that before you even said it. Because it's still so vivid in my mind, and genuinely, like, my heart was racing. Like, I've only had sleep paralysis twice now, the once at your house and then once here, which I was, like, really alarmed by. So it was so weird because I was laying in my bed, like, normal when I went to sleep. When I woke up with the sleep paralysis, the position I was in was honestly whack. Like, it was whack because I was laying on the right side of my bed and I was, like, bent over and, like, hunched kind of like this. And so I was like, maybe my circulation was off or something, and that's why I got sleep paralysis. Yeah. But I was, like, bent over and kind of hanging over the edge of the bed. All I remember is because, like, the way my room is set up is, like, my bed is here and then the door is here. So when I was laying on the right side of my bed, I was, like, looking at the door, and it was, like, what, 3 a.m, and I saw my door open and I saw Glow come into my room. Like, I saw, like...
And I swear I didn't do that.
Well, it looked like you, like, you, like, walked in the door and then went around the end of my bed and then around to this side to get into the bed. And I was like, that's weird, but also, like, I think you had slept in my room, what, like, a few days before? Because we were, I don't know, something scary was happening.
Yeah.
And so, like, it was weird, but it wasn't that weird if you had actually come into my room. Like, I was just kind of like, that's different. Like, hey. She's never done that before, but cool. And then I, like, felt you get into my bed, and I was like, weird that she hasn't said anything. And then I felt you, like, reach around me to, like, hug me or, like, spoon me. And I was like, I know, I was like, oh, like, what's going on? And I was like, that's kind of, like, scary. I was like, that's weird, but, like, okay, like, whatever. But then it got scary. Like, that's when it got sinister. I, like, felt your arm come around me, and then you started to, like, squeeze, like, hard to the point where I, like, felt my, like, lungs constricting, and I was like, I couldn't breathe. And I remember I was saying, like, Glow. I said it at least 3 times where I was like, Glow, 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 stop. And then, like, the last time I said stop, I, like, woke up and, like, felt you, like, not around me, and I, like, sat up and I looked at my door, and my door was, like, shut, and, like, obviously you weren't in my room, but I was, like, positive that it was you.
Yeah, no, that's fucking
It was
scary.
Bizarre.
I don't like that.
I was so, yeah.
I've also had only 2 sleep paralysis instances, and they were both... One of them was way more terrifying than the other, but the first time...
Both of yours are scary.
Both of them were pretty scary, but the first one wasn't that scary just because it just looked... I was in my my childhood bedroom back at home, and every time I sleep on my back, there's a chance that I will get sleep paralysis, even though I've only gotten it twice because it's only happened when I sleep on my back. But this night I was sleeping on my back, and I wake up, like, I feel like I'm, like, subconscious, but I kind of feel frozen, but I just see a couple in my peripheral vision, like, towering over me and just watching me, and they were holding hands. Honestly, it looked like Mazzy Star. There's a poster of Mazzy Star that I had in my room.
Still there.
It's still there. And
I asked you one time because I saw that and I was like, oh my god, are those your sleep paralysis?
It looked
and
like
you were
that.
Like, yes.
Because it was just genuinely like a black silhouette of, like, a woman and a man holding hands. The woman was wearing this, like, dark, long Stevie Nicks dress. Yeah, dress. It was black. She had long hair. The man was probably like a foot taller than her. Silhouette of a man. Don't know what he was wearing, but they were just staring at me. I didn't know. I didn't see faces. I didn't see anything.
They didn't say anything either.
They didn't say anything.
Yeah.
But the other demons said things. But yeah, they were just watching me, And when you do get sleep paralysis, you just like wiggle your fingers or your toes or whatever, like small part of your body that you can move, and then you'll wake up. So I did that, and then I woke up, and then they weren't there anymore. But the second time I got sleep paralysis, this shit was scary because, first of all, I woke up because I felt like pressure. I was also sleeping on my back, but I woke up and I felt pressure, just like something was like sinking me into my bed, like I was like being sunken into the ground.
That's so scary. Because that's how I felt when you were like suffocating me. Because the other time I had sleep paralysis was the same thing, like someone in the distance, and I like couldn't really, like it was whatever. But the time that I felt it, I was like,
Yeah. But I guess in my subconscious, or like I actually opened my eyes, but whether or not my eyes, I think, are opening, I opened my eyes and there's 4 clowns that looks like AC/DC, but like so scary. Like their makeup was like black and white.
Kiss.
Oh yeah, Kiss. Thank you. Kiss. Yes. I love rock band. Kiss. It looked like Kiss, but scarier and more like clown makeup. Like their lipstick was black and it like accentuated. And they all had really creepy smiles. There was 4 of them. And they all were like pushing me down into my bed and staring at me and towering over me. And they were like, in a really deep voice, they were like, don't move. That's not how it sounded, but it was like, don't move.
Literally terrifying.
Yeah, it was fucking scary. I wasn't scared though, because I kind of knew that it wasn't real.
You knew it was sleep paralysis.
So I started like wiggling my...
That's why yours was scarier, because the first time I had sleep paralysis, I was like, oh, I know I have sleep paralysis. Like, I was trying to wiggle my fingers and toes, because I was like, I know this is
when you can't move, you know that's that.
But when it was you, I spent the first whole part of the sleep paralysis thinking you were in my room.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize it was sleep paralysis until, like, I was being suffocated.
That's so
and then I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, no, it's never fun.
No. Not the vibe. I want to know, like, what you're reading right now.
What I'm reading? Okay, so I'm really reading,
I want to know
Julia Fox's book.
What you're reading, what you're listening to.
Yeah. I'm reading Julia Fox's book right now, and I am, like, halfway through. She had this one tidbit in the book that gagged me, but when she was in middle school, I think, she, like, was losing a tooth. Or no, she lost a tooth somehow, but I think it's because, like, she fell or something. Fuck, I need to go back and look. But basically, she was in public. Reader. Yeah. Basically, she was in public, and she just was like, fuck, I don't know what to do about my tooth. It's, like, literally just, like, loose in my mouth. And so she swallowed it. Is that badass?
That's crazy.
She's cool.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, so, but yeah, no, her book is really...
I was thinking fixations for the week, so, like...
Fixations?
Like, what you're eating.
Cookies!
Like, what you're
chocolate
eating,
chip cookies,
what
bitch!
Eating, what you're listening
chocolate chip cookies and milk, and I'm drinking whole milk, and I don't give a fuck.
Those cookies you made last week were actually really good. The raspberry dark chocolate.
Thank you. I made raspberry dark chocolate cookies. I've been trying to get on my cooking grind, which I haven't done that much, but I did make ravioli twice.
It's
and
good.
Yeah, I made cookies, but I love cookies so much. That is my current hyperfixation.
Yeah.
What about you?
What are you listening to?
Oh, what am I listening to?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been listening to
Georgia by Phoebe Bridgers listening at 8 in the morning every single morning for like the past 3 days.
I've been listening to alternate versions of Phoebe Bridgers singing Georgia live and Chelsea, a different version of Chelsea live, and then Waiting Room. Only because it's been raining, and when it's raining, I'm trying to be sad.
No, yeah.
I'm trying to listen to the most gut-wrenching, awful things. But yeah, SoundCloud has been my best friend, and I should get premium because there's ads.
Yeah, the ads are taking me out.
Yeah, they're like interrupting my vibe.
The vibe,
yeah,
and everything. Okay, I feel like that's solid. That's like a solid thing. Okay, what am I reading right now? I'm rereading Talking at Night, which I like gave you the whole plot to the other day because I want you to read. I want you to read it because I like want to know if you like.
I know. I think I'll like it.
I feel like my love language is like sharing the things that I like with other people and like wanting them to like it back. And if they don't like it back, I'm devastated. Like when I'm like,
I think I'll like it.
Like when I'm like Glow watch a movie with me and then you fall asleep, I'm like, I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, so you don't like it?
I just don't.
Oh, so you don't like me? Oh, so you hate me?
Like, yeah, actually.
Oh, so you don't want to spend time with me?
Like, yeah.
Oh, so you would rather sleep than like...
Like, yeah.
Than like watch this thing that I'm like showing you intentionally because I think you would like it. Like,
that's such a compliment. I know, yeah. I know.
Anyways,
yeah, it kind of sucks.
Talking at night, I'm rereading. I'm going so slow. Like, what is it? Today's the 21st. I'm 3 weeks into the year and I haven't even read a book yet.
Yeah.
I need to speed it up. Honestly, I need to do that like tonight when you're gone.
Yeah.
So that what I'm listening to, Thinking of You, Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Like the One of the Boys album. I don't know. That just I saw Nadia post about Thinking of You and I was like, wait, this.
Shout out Nadia.
Shout out Nadia. And How You Remind Me by Nickelback.
Oh fuck yeah,
dude.
Fuck
crazy.
Yeah, I love that song.
And then also Inner Smile by Texas, which is in the Bend It Like Beckham movie, which we watched 2 weeks ago. But like anytime I watch Bend It Like Beckham, I feel like it like seeps into my brain and stays in there.
Yeah.
For like a long time.
Honorable mention, I'll Be by Edwin McCain.
Oh, so good. I feel like my whole 2024 playlist right now is just like really whack, like random.
Yeah.
Nothing that like came out recently. I'm gonna have to pick.
I prefer it to be like that, honestly.
It is kind of nice. Like then I can just hit shuffle. And
it's also really nice to just like find something that's been around for a really long time and like that be your baby.
Yeah.
And like no one's talking about it and like but like you're like this is special to me specifically. Right yeah. But like no one cares. No one gives a shit.
Yeah.
About it except for you. So that's cool.
So great. What I'm eating this week, I've been eating those konjac. They're like spicy konjac snacks. So spicy. They're so acidic, spicy. But I like I feel like my like spice tolerance has actually gone up this week.
Yeah.
Because I've been eating those. The acid in my stomach is out of control, and then Slim Jims.
We should do hot ones.
I actually want to do hot ones really bad because I think I could excel.
We should do that.
I really want to
for this.
Okay, I'm down. Like an hour long where we just like chat
just
about
doing hot ones
at the same time. Yeah. No, because I feel like my stomach is like built for acid.
Yeah.
Like tomatoes. Oh yeah, I ate that whole thing of cherry tomatoes the other night at like 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
I love acids.
That's good.
So
yeah, that's just yum.
Oh yeah, and like cooking.
Oh,
I like
also we will be painting our apartment soon.
Yeah.
So that's been on our radar. These wall color will no longer be this wall color because it's giving waiting room, it's giving depression, it's giving
dust,
sad, it's giving it's like it's falling apart.
It's flat.
Honestly, when I touch it, it turns to dust and it comes off on my finger, and I don't think that's healthy to be breathing.
We're gonna be doing a lot of home improvement. I think like what we decided is we like are just gonna have to stay here for like ever probably.
Yeah.
So we're gonna paint. We're gonna paint and we're gonna shut the fuck up.
Did this get burnt? I think it was just my hand.
Oh my
Anyways, that was a lovely way to end that.
Yeah.
I didn't burn myself.
Okay.
Like I'm fine.
Great. Well, we're gonna do some home improvement.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do paint. We need a new couch. We need to take our ceiling fans down. We have a lot of home things to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're getting rid of our ceiling fans. Out. Cancel ceiling fans. They're so ugly.
They're so ugly.
They ruin the vibe.
Genuinely, they're so ugly.
They ruin every vibe.
And we need to find a way to break our air conditioner so we can get a new one.
Exactly.
It's also ugly.
Exactly. But that's pretty much about it. So thank you for watching our first episode.
Hope it wasn't the worst thing you ever experienced.
Almost caught on fire.
That's a great way. That's honestly symbolic.
Yeah.
I hope not. But.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think so. Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Oh, fuck.